Fluff it up, brush it out, happy pups tails all about. Snip and shine, nice and neat, DIY grooming can't be beat. Clean, calm, looking great.
Hi everybody, DIY Groomer here, helping you groom your dog at home. Today we are looking at trimming your pet's nails yourself. First, we are going to look at the tools you might need or want. There are lots of different styles out there. A guillotine style clipper or a scissor or plier style clipper. The concept on these tools is basically the same. The guillotine has a hole you insert the dog's nails into and a blade that slices down to cut the nail. The scissor style cut the nail like a pair of scissors. Of these two styles, I prefer the scissor style. I think it has a better visual of the dog's nail so I can see what I'm doing better, and also offers me the flexibility to angle my cut versus the one angle of the guillotine style. So I will be demonstrating with a scissor style today. The next available tool is an electric nail grinder or file. These are also called Dremel tools. Essentially, these tools have a round sandpaper head that spins to file or grind the nail down. What I have found with this tool is that it really depends on the dog. I have used this tool extensively in the grooming shop, and I like the tool as a whole. However, you have to realize the tool makes noise and vibrations that not all dogs are tolerant of. And if you have a breed that has long hair, such as a poodle or a shih tzu, there is a possibility of hair entanglement. This generally isn't dangerous, as most tools just stop if they get tangled up in the hair, and you can turn it off at the tool and untangle it. However, this can be annoying and stressful for both you and the dog. I do have one of these tools, and I will be demonstrating it also today. Now I'm going to talk about something I think is wise to talk about if you are going to trim your own pet's nails at home, and that is styptic powder. It has a lot of names like quick stop, clotting powder, blood stop powder. No matter what you call it, it has the same use. It's used to stop the bleeding when a nail is cut too short during the trimming by accidentally nicking the quick, which is the sensitive blood-rich core inside the nail. The styptic powder's function is to promote rapid blood clotting. Basically, your dog won't bleed as much if you have this. To use it, apply the powder directly to the bleeding nail using a cotton swab or dipping the nail directly into the powder, and gently apply pressure for 30 to 60 seconds if possible. Obviously, if bleeding persists after a time, seek veterinary care. I found it wise to discuss it because this is what I found most people are most nervous about, is making their pets bleed when they trim their nails. Before we get into actually trimming your dog's nails, we need to talk about how to limit your dog's movement. A professional groomer has a grooming table, or for small dogs, probably an assistant to hold the dog. It's important to limit the dog's movement because oftentimes a dog that can move will move, creating a difficult situation to cut nails or hair. Limiting a dog's movement can be as simple as having a leash on them tied to a wall or fence. I do recommend using a slip lead or training lead so the dog cannot slip out of their collars and get away. Just be aware when you use that type of leash that you are using it safely. For small dogs and even big dogs, sometimes the best solution is to have an assistant holding the dog securely and safely. Please do be aware, though, not everyone can handle holding a dog safely and securely. Okay everyone, the moment is here. We're going to nail trim, step by step, to show you how to safely trim your dog's nails at home. Nail trimming is one of the most common things dog owners feel nervous about, and that's completely normal. So take your time with this process. There's no rush. So for today's demonstration, meet Teddy. Teddy is a standard poodle with hairy paws. After taking Teddy for a walk to get some exercise beforehand, I tied him to a chain link fence to limit his movements. I also have a small garden stool to sit on so I'm not on my knees. Be comfortable so you are not feeling rushed or uncomfortable. The next thing I'm going to do is take a deep breath. It's so important for me and you as the handler to remain calm. Dogs can sense stress, so calm movements and a relaxed, gentle voice can make a big difference. Good boy. So we are going to hold the paw gently and securely. Never force the leg into an unnatural position. If your dog pulls away, which, by the way, is completely normal and will probably happen a few times, but when it does happen, just pause, reset, and try again calmly. Also, if you have a very wiggly dog, you don't have to complete all the nails in one session. Just do 1 or 2 nails or 1 paw and come back to it later or the next day. Remember, there's no rush, no time limit except the one you make. Now inside every nail is blood vessels and nerves we call the quick. This is what we want to avoid cutting. The goal in nail trimming is to trim the nail without touching the quick, which is what causes bleeding and discomfort. On light-colored nails, the quick is visible as a pinkish area. Teddy here has light-colored nails, and you can see the quick here. With dark-colored nails, you won't see the quick, but there will be signs you can use to know how close you are to the quick. You will see as you cut an almost powdery chalk-like texture as you cut. Look at the center of the nail. You will see a dark or gray dot form with a wax-like material in the middle. This is a clue to stop. You want to hold the paw with one hand, your thumb on the dog's pad, fingers supporting the top of the paw. For dogs with hairy paws like Teddy, move the hair underneath your fingers and out of your way. Never cut something you can't see. Also, make small cuts. It's always better to trim less, more often, rather than too much. If you accidentally trim too far and the nail bleeds, don't panic. This does happen to everyone at some point. It has happened to me too. Just apply the styptic powder and the bleeding should stop quickly. Now Teddy does not have dew claws, but some dogs do. Some dogs even have more than 1 per foot, so please check for them. Dew claws are higher up on the leg and don't touch the ground, so they don't wear down naturally and can curl into the skin if ignored, so check them and trim carefully. The general guideline is that most dogs need a nail trim every 3 to 4 weeks. If you do decide that this is not something you are comfortable doing, many vets or groomers can do just this service for a small fee. But nail trimming doesn't have to be scary. With patience and small, careful cuts, you can safely and effectively groom at home. If this video helped you, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, and check back next week for more DIY grooming videos. Thank you for watching and happy grooming!